Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another part of Beginner's Guide. So far, I'm enjoying this so far. It's really an interesting trip that I have not... Oh, I can even skip the level as well, which I don't want to. I want to explore every single level and understand what Coda really wants. Or, not wants, more like what he wants to present to us.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
A warm, cozy place versus a very isolated gate sort of thing. Okay, I'll take the cozy, warm place. Okay. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right miserable that would have been.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Okay. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. I'll take one. Well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you clear the table? Sure, I guess. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Is the bedroom over here, I guess? I don't even know if the music's copyrighted, but I hope not. While you're in there, why don't you straighten up the rug a bit? All the little detail does matter. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How'd you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen this, I guess 3, most likely. The line of work, you let go of those judgments pretty fast. May not be your apartment, but something in your life needs straightening up. You think you've got nothing that needs cleaning? Be careful, because that means it's everything. Any rate, my place is just to see a bit of peace brought here. Speaking of which, the pillows of this couch are a wreck. Would you come out and straighten them for me? Oh dear, looks like somebody spilled a drink over the couch. Maybe mop the area up. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. Would you be okay with that? Yeah, I'll try to get by. Alright. ... What, is he thinking, I'm guessing? No. No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you, come do that? Last I checked the tub, I need cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect, we're just all humans. Are there books scattered on the floor in the bedroom? If so, would you put them back? Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Alright. Yeah, because it feels, as I mentioned, Coda does very well in terms of making the games pretty organic when it comes down to dialogue and conversation. Darling, let me tell you something. Your house is only as difficult to clean as you are. If you're finding the hard...
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Interesting. Would you mind tidying up a bit? Oh, the tub again? Would you mind blah blah dot. Earlier when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You can take care of it, and it can take care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to somebody you just met. Yeah. I mean, we both don't know each other that well. Anyway, so housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. Oh, I can do it behind the walls. No, it just displays the message behind the walls. That's fine. Oh goodness, those pillows over the couch.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
Question.
But,
do you enjoy
of course,
this?
It can't last.
Yeah.
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave.
Obvious.
The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Okay, I am doing so as you told. Alrighty. Oh, lamppost again.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move.
Yeah.
I really thought that was the point of it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, there was a lot of mindless tasks doing. Items you love at members-only prices. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? What? Was it to make your relationship more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to become perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person's a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly? This is easy. It is so easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Being perfect is effortless. Whoa. What the hell? What's going on? Oh, there's a lamppost again. And there's a black hole behind
you play
us.
As the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
True.
Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, okay. I guess number 1. Okay, let's move around the classroom, I guess. We don't need to talk, I guess. Can I open the door here? I wonder if there's always an Easter egg. I don't know why there's always a feeling of Easter eggness here. Yeah. Can I not? Okay, there's an invisible wall there. Can't go up to the student, apparently. But I see a lamppost and a black hole. Drinking is not hurting my life. I'm just gonna make some weird-ass conversations here. I don't even care what I typed in. There is no truth. Oh, I see. The yellow ones are the ones that are truly what he wants to say.
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Oh, now we're moving on to the new year, 2010. And I'm assuming that Stanley
This one
Parable...
took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
Wow.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Maybe it was like a writer's block, because I know people who have really huge writer's block can take up months and years just to come up with a new idea. I mean, sometimes that might happen. But it is strange, I would say. Alright. Man, this journey is like really crazy. Like so far, so much has happened so far. This is the auditorium. I like this. This is a great setting. Oh! Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. I don't even know my place. Dun da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. In the scene, you'll be playing as me. We are a gathering of professionals. First, you start off leaning against the wall. Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to take photo animals professionally. To photograph. This is their only one chance to learn something about her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Where's the bathroom? Hello, I guess. Hello, that's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Here are all my hopes and dreams, I guess. That's a conversation. No, no, no. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These clones that bounces when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. Ooh. Oh, so if I tap one of them, they make some music notes. I'm sorry, this is too playful for me. Ooh, that's amazing. I like this. I don't know. I don't think that. I think this is the only game I would be playing. This is bouncing against the walls. There we go. Alright, anyways. Happy. Wise. Successful. Focused. Okay, nothing really much. I bet you you must have worked really hard to get where you're at. You're messing it all up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey, there's lamppost again. I feel like the lamppost has an eye. Like it's watching us from afar or from above. Is this the prison idea again? Oh god. Oh. Okay, yes. This is
with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution, social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success. The answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Wow.
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Interesting. June 2010. Mobius Trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin. I don't think I'm going to close my eyes. I can't. What's going on? Oh, I gotta close my eyes now. Yeah, see, I wouldn't even know those commands. I really didn't. I wouldn't. Help, I'm blind. Everyone's blind here. There was a giant door and then my vision went black. You can't see anything either. Oh god, there's a... Hey, is that the doorway? Please, somebody talk to me. Please. That's the door that we were always trying. Help, I'm blind. Help, someone talk to me. What's going on? What? Again? SS Whisper. Oh, this is the title. You should
probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's
yeah, I already
pretty
opened
much
my eyes.
impossible to solve otherwise.
Yeah, it is.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Research. How? What? What do I have to do? There's the lamppost again, watching over us again. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. My work is always fun. Oh, god dang it. What's going on? The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. What? Whoa.
Like I said, I was getting concerned.
Yeah.
First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
It's straining me. Keep going. Keep talking. I haven't been honest. I can't figure out how to say the thing. I thought it was going to be easy. So I'm gonna have to play as Coda in a way, because Coda's thoughts are negative. Very negative, almost. Or gearing towards negativity. Heavy negativity, I mean. You're doing it. It's working. I'm alone. We're going to be okay. I don't know
games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Really?
After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Wow. December 2010. Hello? Whoa. Where did this island come from? Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a while since I've talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I have nothing left to give to my work. So each conversation opens up an island, I guess? Oh no! What's happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going, and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. I would say the first one. I don't know. I mean, either conversation equals the same manner, I think, of what he's trying to point out here. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. You have to take me to it. Okay.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11.
Wow.
Put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore.
Yeah.
Why? What is it for?
I can do that, but there's a problem. It's guarded by a difficult puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal? Deal. Oh crap, that's a Japanese designed gate. Perfect. This is a very... Come on, I'll show it to you. This is a representation about something, because I know this is a temple gate in Japan in a way. It's either that Coda kind of just used it on purpose or just by chance because he had an acid for this gate. But this gate is kind of like a temple gate, so I don't understand why he would use it. is a question mark in my head.
From my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Interesting. Alright. I've solved this before. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how to do it? First you have to open the door. Okay. Okay, now what? Now you have to press the switch on the inside. No, yeah, you have to close the door. Close the first door. And then, alright, what's next? And now you press the switch here. Just press the switch here. Ha! That was simple.
Talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Ooh. Ha, that was so simple. I can't believe I never solved it before this. Okay. Oh. I've solved this puzzle before. You have to take me to it. Okay, here we are. Wait, this is the machine? What are you talking about? There's no machine here. What's with that breathing? Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say the game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Okay, making games is simple. Sure, making games is easy. Whoa. Ah, that feels wonderful. Why did I feel so awful when I said that? Don't worry about it, just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. That's wonderful.
At the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Man, no, not only that, with the ambiance in the background, with the addition to the ambiance in the background, with the addition to what I'm doing in terms of choosing for this guy, or for Coda, in terms of the game, it makes me feel really in pain. Like, I do feel that same pain that he's presenting here. Like, nothing's getting anywhere, and like, he's trying to make it easier for himself by creating these games in a similar fashion and form, and he keeps creating them just for the sake of creating them, not for the sake of making them for others. Like, he's not sharing it in a sense, he's trying to make it for himself, but it's not helping him get anywhere. It's just putting him in a loop, in a circle, I guess. Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. Perfect. That feels fantastic.
I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
None of this is helping. Patience. You have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. I don't know. Yes. More. Keep going.
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
And there goes that. Incredible! That's it! I'm free! And there's that prison again. With the lamppost this time. Oh crap, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting huge goosebumps.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
May 2011? That was like 5 years ago. The machine. Oh yeah, the machine that he was talking about in the game, the last game. Alright, we're gonna take a pause here. We're on chapter 15. Wow. Just wow. Like the simplicity at the beginning. I gotta admit, the simplicity of this game at the beginning was just so like well made in a sense. Like it was so simple back then. And then now we're heading to this like this era or this time of when Coda kind of just has this sad feeling, and he's pushing all that sadness, this frustration, this kind of feeling of writer's block to what to make and who does it go up to, and loneliness and everything. Just comes down to these kind of like couple of chapters so far, and I feel like it's so sad to see that. And I mean, I can feel that emotion, and I understand the developers showing that, and I like that because it kind of shares a very, very good story behind a developer's work. And I think that there will be developers out there who will put in their heart and their feelings and their thoughts into one game, and this game particularly does show it very well, and I like it. So far, there are some levels that are very abstract, and then there's some that you can tell for sure that connects to his feeling. And I mean, sometimes they don't feel noticeable for me, because I know that sometimes I play a game for just playing the game. I mindlessly play a game sometimes, and I don't mindlessly play sometimes, because some games do consider thoughts. They try to make you think instead of just make you watch and learn in a way that would happen. Because I for one don't always think outside the box about like what's really powering or what's energizing the game, but more like what this game is about and how the story is going in the sense of what's going on. But other than that, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't. Hope to see you guys in the next part of the Mind. So hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, night, or whenever watching this. And that'll be it for me today. And the next part, we'll continue on this chapter and see how this journey goes, I guess, till the end. I don't know how much farther I have to go, but I'm still pretty much interested in this game so far, and by far this time around. But other than that, Roz.